Crush on Hippie, crush Gyoride.
Into the dreams of tomorrow, now let's fly away.
Unlimited energy, ready, go!
Oh yeah! When the going gets tough,
No, cry!
don't let them hurt you, don't give up the fight.
Slip it and stop it!
Not so my way! Your time is now, so don't think of yesterday. The battlefields of glory are on our way, the dawning of the brand new day. And now the dreams that we all have start shining our way.
Crush alright, crush on Hippie, crush Gyoride.
Remember, you'll always be close to the ones who pulled you through.
Crush, crush, crush alright, crush on Hippie, crush Gyoride.
Into the dreams of tomorrow, now let's fly away.
Unlimited energy, ready, go!
Asia Cup Final, the fated match.
Well, fire up the disco ball. It's the Asia Cup Championship Final game. The third bout decided between the Manganji Dream Team and the Tabita Club. The score is 1-all. This third bout will determine who's going to be the champion for the next year, baby! And on top of that, whoever wins this will become the singles champion. Which one of these two lover boys is it going to be? 4 years ago, Yuya Marino became the Asian champion. Will his little brother follow in his footsteps today? Well, hold the applause and hang on to your drawers, baby!
Finally. I'm finally here. I've kept my promise.
You had your chance. If you want a rematch, you're gonna have to enter the Asian Cup.
I'll beat you. Just you wait and see, Takeshi. I'll beat you. I'll see you in the Asian Cup Final. But how am I gonna beat him? Is it even possible? Don't think negative thoughts. Just put everything you got into this.
I don't think he's focusing. Look at him.
Don't worry, guys. Korea will use his special maneuver.
If he wants to break the King of the Dragons attack, he's gonna have to use Shining Swordbreaker. But he can only use it once more before his gear self-destructs.
Even if he wins the first round, there's no way Garuda Phoenix is gonna win this.
I have to win. I'm going to win.
Round one! Gear fighters, set up! Ready? Go!
Come on! Garuda Phoenix!
Look, he's going for the kill. Oh, check it out! It worked wonders for him before, and now he's trying it again. Here comes Koya's special maneuver, baby!
All right, Takeshi. Let's see your King of the Dragons attack. What? He's not gonna do it. All right, then. Shining Swordbreaker! It's not working.
Oh no! Is Garuda Phoenix down? Oh, that was close! It managed to claw its way back into the ring!
Shining Sword Breaker. Shining Sword Breaker. My Shining Sword Breaker isn't working.
Oh, brother! Gaki seems to be counterattacking!
What's he doing? Why isn't he using the King of the Dragons attack?
He doesn't need to. Koya's destroying himself out there.
Oh my! Looks like Garuda Phoenix is heading home! Holy glitter balls, Batman! It pulled itself back from the brink again, baby!
You're not gonna beat me that easily, Takeshi!
Great use of the spinning attack by Garuda Phoenix there! Oh, but there's another great block from Gaki, Daddy-O! He's really getting a lot out of that BT chassis!
Oh!
Disaster! This has got to be the end of Garuda Phoenix now! Unbelievable! It keeps itself in the ring by clawing with its rear weapon. Sweet!
Nice.
Time's up! Round one, draw!
Huh?
Who would have thought he could avoid your Shining Swordbreaker attack?
The worst is that he hasn't even used his King of the Dragons maneuver yet. You were really lucky that round ended in a draw, but what'll happen in the next round?
If he does use King of the Dragons,
You haven't got a hope in hell.
There's only one way to get past him. Use Shining Swordbreaker again. He can't! If he does that, he'll...
There's a good chance that Garuda Phoenix will self-destruct in the middle of that pitiless ring.
and Takeshi will automatically become the champion.
In the worst case scenario, yeah. But he has to use that maneuver or he'll be eaten alive.
There's no alternative. He has to risk using Shining Swordbreaker.
Ah, I hate being stuck in awkward positions like this.
Round two, stand by! Gear fighters, set up! Ready? Go!
Let's go!
Hey, hey! There's Koya's unique throwing style, but where's the special maneuver? What's he up to?
I don't care if he attacks. I can dance around him. I'll just let him chase me around the ring and then wait for my best shot.
That's freaky! What happened to Takeshi's King of the Dragons attack? Hiya! Here comes Gaki with a spin attack! And once again, Garuda Phoenix pulls itself back into the ring!
Come on! Why are you so scared to attack me?
like he's moving into dash mode.
Okay, it must be coming soon.
Man, I hate this. Takeshi's just playing with poor Koya out there.
Maybe, but he could be testing Koya's limits as well.
He's better. Takeshi's really so much better than Koya.
He's barely managing to stay in the ring.
He can do this. Korya's got so much more experience than he used to. He can handle this.
He's scared.
What?
He's terrified. He's just sitting out there waiting for Takeshi to annihilate him. His fear is making him panic, and he can't think straight.
Time. I'm running out of time. Finish him, Garuda Phoenix! Do it now! No!
Is he out?
Time's up! Draw!
Koya, the next round's gonna count for everything. I'm 100% positive that he's gonna use his King of the Dragons attack.
Use Shining Swordbreaker. Even if it's a 1 in a million chance, you've got to take it.
But
You've got to have faith in yourself. Always.
it's so scary.
There's something you should know. I don't care what happens out there, Koya. I'm proud to be your teammate. I'm honored to fight this battle by your side.
Really?
I had no idea you were so sappy.
We're behind you every step of the way here. Don't forget, we are your teammates, Koya. We'll be with you no matter what.
There's nothing to be scared of.
The moment of truth is here. Only one of these cats is walking away from this round, baby.
This is it. Takeshi's gonna use King of the Dragons on me in this round. How am I gonna beat him? That look in his eyes. I've seen that somewhere before. Where was it?
Hey, Yuya! Yuya! Yuya!
You want Yuya?
He's my big brother. Yuya Marino.
Oh, you must be little Koya then.
Yeah.
Well, Yuya's not here yet.
Oh, man. Hey, are you also a gear fighter?
You bet.
You any good?
Not that good, I'm afraid.
My brother is really good, though.
Yeah, he's the best in this club. He'll be the Asian champion someday.
No way! He'll be the world champion!
Yeah.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Hey, Yuya, how's it going?
Hey Koya, you come to watch us play?
Yeah!
Right, let's get practicing.
Goody.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
What are you shaking for? Come on, be confident. Am I that scary? Remember, never let them know that you're scared. Ever.
Right.
The look in his eyes. It's the same as Yuya's. He's got the same confidence. Come on.
Final round! Gear fighters, set up!
Ready?
Will he do it?
Woo! What a release from Kuya Marino!
Finally, little Koya is worthy of fighting me. And now, I'm gonna beat him to a pulp. Go Geikie! King of the Dragon Fighters!
Koya! I don't care about your strength or your confidence. This is my show. Come on, Garuda Phoenix. Let's go! Koya! Shining Stormbreaker! Yeah!
Never seen this before.
This is unbelievable.
This is pure disco!
Garuda Phoenix is out! Winner, Takeshi Manganji!
Bravo! Wonderful! Excellent! May I present the 5th Asian Cup champions, the Manganji Dream Team! They will be Asia's entry to the World Cup! And also, Takeshi Manganji becomes a Crush Gear single champion as well! Yeah!
Takeshi, congratulations.
Koya!
Koya! Koya, wake up!
Would all GFA regional commissioners please log on? Switch to video mode immediately. Thank you. This is an urgent notice about the World Cup Championships.
It's all over. Our dream's finished.
How can you say that? Huh? It's not over yet. There's next year. We'll definitely win the championship then.
Easy, Tiger. Take a rest. Next year's a long way off, you know.
Take a rest?
Yes, and while you do that, Lilliker and I will make a schedule for next year, won't we? That's right.
It's never too early to start planning for next year.
We'll have some new members to help us by then.
Great, Jiro's found some new members. Are they as dumb as you?
What did you say?
Come on, you guys, our flight's about to board. Hi there, Crunch Gear fans. This is your favorite sportscaster. We now go live to a press conference with the GFA president, Mr. Ronaldo Firestone.
The incredible performance of some of the teams in this year's regional championships has led us to the decision to expand the scope of this year's World Cup Championships. So not only the regional champions will participate, but the regional runners-up and second runners-up as well. Representing the Asian region will be the Manganji Dream Team, the Tobita Club, and 4 Stars Team. Representing the North American region,
the Asia Cup Today special.
It's the Asia Cup Today special. Asia! And a big hello to all you Asian Crush Gear fighters. I'm Crush Mary. I'm not! So, GFA, are you ready to go? You bet! You might be wondering what this program's about. Well, today we're going to be profiling the 3 Asian teams that will be going to the World Cup. Yeah! Profiling! Yesterday, the GFA announced that the top 3 teams from each regional conference will go to the World Cup. This came as a big surprise to a lot of teams, and a very pleasant one to 2 of the teams we'll be looking at today. Pleasant! By now, everybody should know that the Manganji Dream Team are the Asia Cup champions. The Tobita Club came in second, losing to the Dream Team in the final. And behind them are the 4 Stars Team in 3rd place. These 3 teams will go to the World Cup. Goodie! Okay then, let's start off today by looking behind the scenes at the Manganji Dream Team. Viewers, set up. Ready? Go! The Manganji Dream Team, headed by Takeshi Manganji, is heavily subsidized by the Manganji Corporation. Heavily! Right from the start, they were heavily favored to win the tournament, and they didn't waver for a second. Takeshi's undeniable skill and the amazing power of his VT chassis gear, Gaiki, wowed everyone in the arena.
Winner, Takeshi Manganji!
Now let's take a look at some of his team members. First, we have the Data Magician, Dan Maida. His gear is Kogetu Rei Shiki.
I don't need to look. Everything I need to know about Dino Spartan is in my head. That's right. I've used my own special Crush Gear formula, I've analyzed every game you've played. I know just what to do. I can attack you from this angle. Or from that one.
Ryan, Rin, Shinomiya are twins, and their skills are nothing to be sneezed at. Their gears are second-generation Go-Getsus, and are called Shigetsu and Sogetsu, specializing in dash and spin. You really don't want to get on the wrong side of these two. All three of Takeshi's teammates have been through an elite training program at the Manganji Lab in Hokkaido.
Let's go, Shigetu. Energy!
You think you're gonna beat me that easily, do ya?
In the final, Takeshi Manganji's opponent was Koria Marino. You might remember that name. Well, Koria is Yuya Marino's little brother. 4 years ago, Yuya Marino became the Asian Cup champion.
Yeah!
Marino is just as good as his older brother. He came in third in this year's single rankings. An amazing result for a first-timer. What? Now you're finished.
You think so, do you?
Called Garuda Phoenix, and over the last couple of weeks, he's really amazed everyone with its power and beauty. But he's by no means the only Titan in the Tobita Club. The other members also proved their worth in this difficult competition. In particular, Gear Master Jin. Go Dino Spartan!
That's it, Racing Bull! Grand Slam Hammer!
And from now on, the name Jiro Ariza will be associated with power fighting.
Let's go! Hurricane Crush!
Hey, I can make it spin before it starts sliding. The normal chassis can handle that.
Haruto Murume is still using a normal chassis, and it's great!
What's this? What the heck's going on?
You've got a VT chassis. Your battery box shifts. So I thought I might take advantage of that. LA Shooting Mirage!
player has their specialty, but the secret of the Tabita Club's success is the strong friendship between them.
No way. That kind of move is impossible.
Last but not least are the third place 4 Stars team. Although this team has mystery written all over it, they prove themselves to be strong contenders for the cup. One of the strongest members of the team is the great mechanic and gear fighter, Miss Lan Fan. She's beautiful, talented, and dangerous.
Spinning tornado!
Tiger Raider, let's go!
But by far the most interesting member of the 4 Stars team is Wang Hu. You've never met a gear fighter like him before. He came in second in the singles competition, and it's no surprise.
Phoenix can't get near him!
Fighting Tiger, Killer Paw!
But after he lost a close game with Korea Marino, Wang Hu's personality seemed to radically change. Who knows what's going on in that little tiger head of his? The 3 teams that will represent the Asia region in the World Cup Championship. Which one is your favorite? They're going to face some of the best gear fighters the world has ever seen. Are they up to it?
Championship!
When the Asia Cup Today special returns, we'll have a special guest. We'll be right back, kids. Ready? Go! This is the Asia Cup Today special. So welcome back, everybody! I told you we'd have a special guest joining us. He's the captain of the second place Tabita Club, Korea Marino. Why don't you say hi to everybody?
Hi, kids. My name's Korea.
During the qualifying rounds, the Tabita Club played a lot of strange teams. In the second half of our program, we'll profile some of the odd groups they met. Welcome to the Tabita Club versus the weirdest 3 gear teams.
There's a lot more than 3 of them out there.
Let's start with the number 3. Ready? Go! The third weirdest is the Nice to Meet You team.
Nice to meet you!
Oh, that crazy clown!
So what kind of team were they?
It's those guys!
Well, hello there. Nice to meet you again.
They built some of the loudest gear you ever heard. And they said if they won, they got to kiss Lilica. That's gross.
Allow me to demonstrate. Listen to the sound of victory. And let me introduce all you chicks out there to my gear.
Freak?
Let's do it. Yeah! Oh yeah! Welcome to the Circle of Pain! Darn it! I can't lose that little squirt! Come on, number 1 star, get him!
I wouldn't laugh just yet.
They said they became gear fighters because they wanted to meet girls. I could see their point, but get real. Fly, Garuda Eagle!
Say goodbye! I'm eating you alive out there, little man.
Come on!
You're running out of time, Koya!
I gotcha!
Garuda Eagle!
It's over. And Dorikin's going down like the Titanic.
No!
The second weirdest team is... Burning Octopus!
Aw, man, not them.
My name's Tara! Jiro! Sabu! Shiro! We are Burning Octopus!
What kind of team is that?
The first time we met them, they were the biggest bunch of cheaters ever. They wanted to fight a battle royale with us. And if they won, they got to smash all our gear with a hammer.
Then what we'll do is crush it to pieces right in front of your eyes. That way you'll never be able to challenge us again. It's so humiliating. We always do it. You better play well, boys.
We decided we're gonna take you on in a battle royale! That way we can watch your confidence get destroyed as we beat you!
Huh? What's that?
Uh-oh! Problem! That darn motor's overheating again!
Something's overheating in a big way!
No way, there's too much smoke!
This has got to be some kind of trick.
What are they trying to prove? Huh? Look at their crush gear.
It's doubled.
How did they do that?
Sorry, did we scare you? That's Burning Octopus's Battle Royale special! We call it... Takoyaki Body Split!
The body split?
That's right! Our crush gear is like an extension of ourselves! Everything's in perfect synchronization! We can make our crush gear do whatever we want it to do!
But in the end, we found out what they were up to and taught them a lesson.
Oh, that's clever. But you didn't fool me.
How do you mean?
It doesn't just look like there's 4 sets of crush gear out there. You've actually got 4 sets out there.
What?
Are you sure?
Yeah. They used the old smokescreen ploy to divert our attention while they got the other players on. Check it out. The other 2 are hiding behind them.
Hurricane Crash!
Go, Lightning Flash!
game, they really cleaned up their act and became serious fighters. You know, I'd kind of like to play them again sometime.
Now for the weirdest team we've ever seen.
I can't wait to see which team it'll be. Will it be the Pink Lips team or maybe the Mighty Gears?
Here we go. The Super Fighter, Q!
What? Ah!
Oh, I knew it. There was no way it was going to be anyone else.
Now, just a second. Why'd you pick him? Take this, Ugly!
Who you calling ugly?
You're going down, Georgie boy!
Don't make me laugh, boy!
And Q has gone on to be the best non-human gear fighter yet. Too bad he can't play in the World Cup.
Hey!
Ah! Come on, you can't rate him number one!
I still can't believe you lost to a monkey.
I know.
Enough already!
And now for the highlight of our show. We'll take a look at some of the new gear we'll see playing at the World Cup.
What? Really?
Gear!
Now pay close attention, everybody. That goes for you too, Korya. Ready? Go! These pieces of gear are brand new.
Wow! But I can't see them clearly.
They're top secret. We're not allowed to show you more than this.
Aww.
But what you can see looks pretty exciting, doesn't it?
Sure does. I'm getting nervous already.
I wish you good luck in the World Cup. I know I'll be cheering for you.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Now make sure you don't miss a minute of our World Cup coverage.
Ready?
Go!
Shawty